Okay, spring break for the kids. Planning 2 trips. One down to the Smokies with my teenage daughter, and one to the Ozarks with my son. So here's the gear. This is car camping, not bushcrafting, not ultralight through trail hiking. But for me, this is minimum car camping, believe it or not. I've taken a lot more on trips. So here's the 18-gallon food box kitchen. So in there I have a single burner propane and utensils and things like that. This is the Sea to Summit 4-liter pack it's called, and it's a water container, mylar wineskin type bladder in there so that it can get hung on a tree, and then it's got a little spigot there. There's a food bag with some rope in case I have to hang it for a bear bag, but most places down there have bear boxes that you put your food in. 3.5 gallons of water, so this will pretty much stay in the car. This will be tied up to a tree. Cooler there for some milk and meat and steaks. 2 packs here. The 82-liter Big Bear has my clothes and sleeping bag and extra gear in it, mosquito netting, stuff like that. And then the Big Bear 78, which is for my daughter, and has a sleeping bag in there, and put her clothes in there. A lot of guys are going to laugh, but it's supposed to range in both places from the 30s at night to 70s during the day. So at night, you're taking a teenage girl. I'm going to be taking a propane tent heater, and what I plan on doing is making an alcove essentially out of the U.S. Army shelter half and putting a propane heater in there, and then I'll put that kind of a little bit away from our REI tent. So I'm not going to be, before everybody gets all up in arms, this is an automatic shut off. It has a tip device. It has a low oxygen sensor, so it'll shut off. So it's somewhat safe to use indoors. It's not going to be in the nylon tent. It will be in the canvas. We're not going to be sleeping with it on. Wool blanket, or I'll stick in the dog. So wool blanket for the dog. The U.S. Army shelter half will be on the outside. So those 3 things. In here is my homemade buck saw and my BK2. Not taking a hatchet or an axe. I just find that when I'm camping and collecting little pieces of dead wood or even campfire wood, the BK2 is enough to split it, and then I need a saw. 2 trekking poles for my daughter. She'll be using the Thermarest Ridge Rest. This is an old one. This thing's got to be 20 years old, and she'll be having a closed cell foam pad and one of those all-weather reflective blankets. So hopefully that'll somewhat keep her warm with her sleeping bag. Underneath here is a nylon car top carrier. So most of this stuff I'll put in the back of a car. We got a mini crossover, but if we were to want to sleep in the back of the car or something like that, then I could put the stuff up on the roof. So those things. In here is a folding chair, a large folding chair with a back. I would never take anything that big. I also have my 2 little tripod chairs in there. But again, teenage daughter, you take stuff you don't always want to. This is my REI half dome tent with the all-weather grabber for the ground cloth. Of course, going to be going across, so use an Atlas. This is my car tool bag. I have, channel locks, vice grips, small socket set, hack saw, my 4-in-1 screwdriver in there, all that kind of stuff. Summit day pack. So really, that's the whole kit for car camping with the dog and the daughter, and we'll still be doing day hikes and stuff. So I'll have the Summit pack with, she'll have a day pack. So that's it.